Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I have my sister Selena, the sports girl, and my brother Adrian here. And we're going to do another Leafs talk. So let's talk about the Leafs. And it's Halloween special because Halloween's in a few days.
Oh, it's Halloween? I had no idea. I was just wearing this because
This is my formal one.
I'm going to, what's that school thing that people go to? Doctor's school.
So let's get started. Will Nylander sign with the Leafs? And when do you think that?
At the beginning of the year, like the beginning of the season, I didn't think he was at all. I was like, I don't know why everyone's saying it. He's not doing it. But now that it's gone this long, I think he might be. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Like,
because he's not going to be able to play if it goes past December 1st.
If he wants to win a Stanley Cup, come to the Leafs. If you want to get money, go to the Oilers. Or
I heard his dad is giving him
worse teams.
I heard his dad's giving him bad advice, but
that's
all hearsay, right? Like all this stuff is fake.
His agent is he should if his agent was in full control. They're saying people that know the agent that he would have already had this all done. Like,
really?
Yeah, like he wouldn't. This is not something that he would do. Bring it out like this.
Because if I were Nylander, I think you should get what you're worth, obviously. And I don't think he's asking for $8 million like people are saying.
Yeah.
Like
it's all speculation.
It's speculation. I don't know why that number keeps on popping up. But if what everyone's saying is that, like, take a $6 million contract. I love that meme, by the way. A perfectly good $6 million contract. William Nylander waiting 10 games and then taking the same contract.
Yeah,
I have some stats
minus
here.
The money from those 10 games.
Yeah.
For last year. So Nylander got 61 points last year. I'm gonna compare this to Draisaitl, who is getting 8.5 million.
Overpaid.
8.5 million for he got
Still
70
overpaid.
points. Now Pasternak is getting 6.5 and 80 points.
Sorry, can I look at it?
Look at it. Yeah.
I have a hard time. Like,
Draisaitl's getting 8.5. Pasternak's getting 6.5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Draisaitl is obviously overpaid. Everyone thinks
he's playing with some good players, and like Pasternak has the most points. He's getting paid the least.
Draisaitl is 23, right?
He just turned 23.
Yeah. How old is Pasternak?
I think Draisaitl's over.
Oh, he's like Nylander's age.
He's a good player.
How old is Nylander? 21?
21.
22. 21, I think, right? Oh my
I
God.
think Draisaitl's kind of overpaid. Like.
He's overpaid.
100%.
Why did Edmonton have to do that?
I would say, okay, Nylander, go ask Edmonton for it. Maybe they'll give you that money. Like,
yeah, they probably would.
They probably would.
I don't think any other team
it's like
do
saying,
that. Like, the Leafs have a number they can't go over if they want to sign everyone, right?
It's like saying, Auston Matthews, I want you to take $10 million, okay? Just because we need to sign everyone. And then Nylander's like, I want $10 million. It's like, we got to keep the team together.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. 10. And then, like, they don't have a goalie for next year.
Yeah, but we have Nylander.
Are you more worried this year about Matthews being injured than last year? I wouldn't think that.
I heard
they have more players to take his spot.
I heard on Twitter. Okay, so I don't think he's playing
Monday.
Yeah. I think they said that from
they said
that.
He has to be evaluated.
But I heard on Twitter that Babcock was talking to the press and he was saying, like, when you get hurt, the first day you're like, oh my God, I'm hurt. Oh my God. And the next day you wake up, you feel a little bit better. Same thing happened when I was deadlifting and I was like limping home. And then the next day I was like, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So they said that initially. They were like, oh my God, we're screwed for the whole season. And then the next day, which is today. He woke up and he's like, okay.
He said that?
Yeah, but they said that they don't know when he's going to come back still.
Yeah,
but it's not as bad as they originally had seen. And then we thought it was bad. We're like, oh my God, his shoulder injury, he's done.
See, I wasn't that worried. I was just like,
you weren't worried?
I wasn't too worried because they were okay without him.
Doesn't matter how they are without him. You want your star player to be healthy.
I want my star player to be healthy.
And they're not.
And Tavares is healthy. I'm kidding.
They're not super deep down the middle either. Like, Freddie Gauthier is playing fourth line center right now, right? And then if you had Nylander. He played center a lot, I think.
But his stats haven't been.
No, but he could play that spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Rarely, right?
What about Marleau? How do you guys think Marleau?
He doesn't. He can play center too, but he doesn't want.
Anyone can play center.
They should.
They just wouldn't be good.
Well, Nylander naturally is a center, apparently. I know.
Naturally,
he played a lot of. Yeah, he played a lot.
I know, but
for the NHL, played a lot there.
Yeah.
Of course, he's gonna have better.
Gardner was a forward.
It'd be funny. If they
like he's gonna play center.
If they signed Nylander after all this time, and they're like, sure, Nylander, come back, you'll be a winger. And then they put him center for the rest of his career.
Oh my God.
That's for waiting 10 games?
Yeah, they put him on the Babcock, put him on the fourth
line forever.
You play with Gauthier, have fun.
Yeah. No, that'd actually be a good line. Yeah.
Oh.
What was the question?
Are you worried about him being injured?
I don't know if I answered that, but I'm not happy that he's injured, obviously. I don't think it'll last for too long.
Me neither.
I want him to get back as soon as he can. I don't want to see a team without Matthews. I don't know what's wrong. Do you think he dislocated his shoulder?
I think it was just like just hit.
No, I think he'd be in a lot more pain.
They said that he got the wind knocked out of him, obviously, but he was swearing a lot on the bench. I think he had some wind in him.
Well, he hurt his shoulder before.
Yeah, I know.
Thinking, oh no, not again.
So
yeah. Obviously, your shoulder's weaker than after you hurt it once, so maybe it didn't take that much to tweak it.
What are your overall thoughts for this month? Like, just overall thinking,
How did they play?
how did they play defense, offense, goaltending?
Offense was unreal. But you know what's weird?
Yeah.
They had a few games, like, okay, they're scoring 7 goals, and then
That
it's
was
like
amazing.
nothing.
Yeah, when the top guys don't score, it's like this
It
month,
was when
no
they
one's been scoring.
came up against the better goalies too. Like, in the first few games, the goaltending wasn't as good as in those games where they got shut out.
Price in the first game,
Yeah.
trash.
He's trash, obviously.
No!
He's been playing away.
He's
been playing good. That's the only reason they're doing good.
Besides that, you saw once the Leafs ran into good goaltending,
Yeah.
the shooting percentages come down.
But also,
normal.
They had to come to the ground.
That was insane. It was like
Lifeline.
Tavares, Matthews, and then nothing. And now it's like
Nothing.
Gardner,
Kadri.
Morgan Riley.
Kadri's
Kadri.
awesome.
People talking about trading him. I'm saying, are you insane? I think he's the least tradable player on the team. He's up there with Marner, Matthews, Tavares in that. Why would you trade him? Like, he's on such a good contract. I think he's
Not
one
even
of
just
the
the
biggest
contract.
team players. He's the most valuable and the contract.
Yeah.
And you can't replace. You can't go out and replace the way he plays. Like, you can't just go out and
pay
replace
him that money. If you were to trade him,
even if you could replace him,
you
could
trade him easily.
He's even good defensively.
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would get rid of him.
He's just all around so good, and he plays the hardest minutes every night.
Mm-hmm.
He plays. He never he doesn't play with skilled players very much. So you don't see him scoring all the time.
He is a skilled.
Last night he played. Was he playing with Marner?
Yeah.
Played with Marner, and look, there you go. Right.
If he didn't score a goal,
1 or 2 goals.
if he didn't score a goal in the entire year, I would still say his contract, everything we're paying him is worth it, because he's the type of player that plays the game on if he wasn't on the ice, then you would have he's the guy who goes up against Connor McDavid to shut him down. Exactly. I don't care if he scores.
Shut down.
And he generates offense too when he does get a chance to play again, not just check Connor McDavid all night. He does generate offense even if it's not in personal stats.
I'm so happy that he found what his spot was with the team, because before
do everything well.
No, because before I remember when he was going back up and down between the Marlies and the Leafs, and they're like, oh, we want him to be a goal scorer, and he wasn't really the goal scorer they're looking for. I'm just so happy that he found his place, and he
always does what he needs to do to contribute to the team. I just think you have a player like that, he's always going to find a way to contribute to the team.
I freaking love him.
He's got that sweet contract. I'm just thinking, Nylander, just suck it up and sign your contract. Look what Kadri signed.
No, why is he even such a big deal right now? I wouldn't even give him 6.
Kadri's worth double his contract.
Yeah, he honestly is.
He is.
Okay, so I love Kadri, obviously.
Yes, I like him.
Kadri.
Yeah. I love him. I can't believe that there. I know this is like a business of getting clickbait to look at the articles and all that stuff. Yeah. And they're always gonna be talking about someone, but I hate when I see stuff like that. Like, oh, are they gonna trade? Kadri? Are they gonna trade Auston Matthews?
Why of all the players would you on the team? You can't. It's so hard to replace. He's on such a good contract, and to replace someone like that.
Sure, you could get someone good.
Best for his money.
You could get someone good for him. But why when you could just have him?
But exactly. I don't know what
that pisses me off.
Who would you get? How would what? You could trade anyone, of course, but what would you'd have to get so much back to make up for it?
Yeah.
Something else. You had other questions, right?
This is not a question, but people don't know how to say John Tavares.
Yeah. So at the beginning, when he got I almost said drafted. Oh, I wish we drafted him. That would have been cool. Ooh. Sorry, but not drafted. When he signed with us on July 1st, all you hear in the news is Tavares.
All the guys on TV, they're like Tavares. And then he says, people in the U.S. say Tavares, and in Canada it's actually Tavares.
Because
and then they're like, Tavares.
It's the way it's supposed to be pronounced, and I don't know why he thought that in the States they would not get that.
No, that's if you look at all the baseball players.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at their names and baseball players, and that's probably pronounced it sounds like a Spanish sounding name, and you're like, oh, probably pronounce that like Spanish sounding name, but they don't. They pronounce it like the American way. I don't know, just because they're in the States.
So it's funny. When we were saying we looked it up
in my last video, I said Tavares. No, Tavares. Now Canada, this is Tavares.
Well, because I looked it up.
It's pronounced canoe.
No, it's not.
Pretty sure.
Stop canoe.
Yeah, canoe.
I used to say Tavares before. I used to say
I went to
Tavares.
I used to say
Long time ago,
That's
man.
wrong.
I used to say Tavares.
I didn't give a crap
Did you
about
know
him. What?
that I said when he said he wasn't gonna sign with Toronto a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I was like, forget him. We don't need him.
I was saying that even up until the thing.
I don't want him here.
That's
Get
like
out.
Doughty. Doughty's like, yeah, I didn't actually want to come to Toronto. I just wanted it as a negotiation tactic. You know what?
No,
I
he
don't
wants to
care.
come so bad.
Screw you. I don't
What?
care.
He
wants
wants to
so
come
bad.
here.
Yeah. So as I was saying.
No, right now they're trying to like package up Nylander.
I was saying.
They're trying to like see like, hey, you want Nylander and this guy for Doughty? They're doing that right now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when we, I almost said drafted again. When we signed him that day, I looked it up how to say his name, and I like tried to get interviews where he was saying his own name.
Oh, yeah,
or
I have something.
yeah, or his parents, the way his parents say it, or how he says it, because that's how I always pronounce names, or as much as I can. So I watched that, and so from the day we got him, I started saying, I used to say Tavares, then I started saying Tavares. I was the only person on YouTube to be saying Tavares for the longest time, and I'm like, should I switch to
so
Tavares?
cool.
Because
I
everybody...
changed mine like 3 times.
Yeah, and I was like, and then, so then halfway through the
Yeah, I
summer,
just
I was like,
alternate.
maybe I'll just say both, because, like, whatever comes
Yeah.
out, right?
I just
And I had a
alternate.
conversation with ASAP Hockey, but I'm like, I don't even know, I'm like, what do we say? What do we do, right? Because it's so weird when you're talking about the same person, but saying it differently.
Yeah.
And then, all of a sudden, he says, this is how you say my name. And now all the guys on TV, Tavares. Buddy.
I watched one of his workout things, and he said, I'm John Tavares. I'm like, wait, that's how you say it. And then his parents say it 2 different ways,
How
too.
do you-
I looked up how to say it the Portuguese way.
Did you know Patrick
But
Laine?
but he was lying about,
used to
he doesn't
say-
even know how to say his name.
You know Patrick Laine
guess
used
it
to say his
doesn't
name
matter.
was Patrick Lane or something?
He said it, but it's
there's
not
some
really.
video where he said that. It wasn't that. He just thought like, oh, I better pronounce it like in English way.
Yeah.
Like the English way, Patrick Lane.
Lane.
And then I guess everyone's like, no, you can be Laine. It's fine. We're not gonna like.
Yeah.
How is
take-
it?
You're in Canada. It's fine. You. We're not gonna like.
Yeah, we're not in the
strip
US.
you
we
of
can't
your like
change it.
language.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I know. I thought that. I think I saw that one too. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Wait, what?
Like, what the heck?
He just becomes someone else.
He's
Forget your
like,
name.
okay,
Fine, I'm Lane
Sorry,
now.
I do that all the
I've
time.
changed my name
I call
to
him Lane when I'm mad at him.
And then
Forget
their
it.
coach does that too.
Yeah, Lane, get over here.
Lane
And go on the 4th line, Lane.
Lois Lane.
Fourth Lane.
That's what I would call him. Okay, sorry, go on.
Okay, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on Nylander
And thoughts on how they did this month.
and
And
this
Kadri.
month
And
Kadri and everything.
And everything that we talked
Would you
about.
trade
Everything.
Kadri and someone else? Maybe
Nylander.
Nylander.
Whoa.
For Doughty.
Wait,
Would you?
I'm not gonna do it.
Would you?
But Nylander, the
Nylander for Doughty.
rights to Nylander,
Yeah.
and Kadri,
Would you do that?
and they have to give us
Doughty and
Doughty and
3rd round
4 draft picks, first round draft picks.
No,
and
they're not gonna.
Yes.
No, but they're not.
Shut up.
What?
Listen.
They don't
And
have to.
listen. And also, they're gonna give us their firstborn son.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Also, I said comment, subscribe. See you. Goodbye.
Clicking over here.